This video is talking about microblogging for strengthening a virtual learning community in an online course. Abstract. How a microblogging tool, Twitter, can be effectively used to strengthen a virtual learning community in a fully online graduate course. It was found that students' sense of community was generally high and students were positive about their microblogging experience. To provide design suggestions for educators and instructional designers to incorporate this social web tool in virtual learning community in a meaningful and engaged way. Virtual learning community are computer-mediated learning community that provides virtual space for interaction. Learning in the community enables learners to cooperatively construct knowledge through discussion and negotiation with peers and instructors. Due to the geography constraints, learning communities are more likely to take the form of VLC, where students and instructors interact in a virtual space. Twitter is one of the most well-known Web 2.0 tools, allow microblogging activity where users post short messages and update status or useful web resources. Microblogging is limited to 114 characters posted on Twitter. This makes users more to share their thoughts or ideas. Increased member virtual presents a critical element of successful VLC. Learning is a process of knowledge construction through interaction and discourse among members in the community, embedded in the social and cultural context. Learning is inseparable from doing. Learners share and exchange thoughts and experience, and make input of ideas to develop deeper understanding. A classroom community is a social community of learners who share knowledge, value, and goals, where learning on various levels is the essential goal of the community. Four cornerstones in an online learner community: communication, cooperation, interaction, and participation. Best exemplified by the highly popular Twitter application, is one of the latest Web 2.0 technologies. Microblogging in many ways is similar to blogging, such as personal publication, conversation between writer and reader, share image or video online. Allow interaction between student and the instructor to asking questions, giving opinion, exchange ideas, share resources, and reflecting on learning. As microblogging records the interaction in the text format, it helps constructors can be monitored and considered for the purpose of providing feedback and assessment. Research purpose: how a microblogging tool, Twitter, can be effectively used to strengthen a virtual learning community in the true sense of full online graduate course. For the question, what are students' perceptions toward microblogging activity for supporting their learning and social connection in a VLC? How does microblogging support community building in a VLC? How does microblogging facilitate learning by doing in the context of a VLC? This online course was offered in a public university in the Western United States. Focus on how to apply learning theory, principles of visual literacy, and graphic design technique for instructional media development. The online course was hosted on the Moodle Learning Manager system. In Moodle, the course instructor posts course material and made regular announcements regarding course requirements and reminders. Students post their weekly assignment and provide peer feedback for each other regarding their design work in the discussion forum. The microblogging activities on Twitter were designed to achieve two main goals. To broaden graphic design perspective by have student activity search and share the real-world design example around them in their daily lives. To allow quick peer interaction to build the amount of social learning in the virtual learning community by taking advantage of 114 characters per enter constraint. Collect data on student demographic, Twitter usage, class participation, sense of community. There were 21 participants, 12 were male, 9 were female. 14 participate between 26 to 14 years old, 6 participate between 41 to 15 years old, 1 participate between 51 to 6 years old. Before the microblogging activities, 47.6% never used Twitter, 33.3% has experience with Twitter for less than 1 year, 14.3% has experience with Twitter for more than 2 years. At the conclusion of microblogging activities, 14.3% report checking Twitter messages once a day, 23.8% of students report they check Twitter messages less than 3 times. 57.2% check Twitter messages 3 to 5 times a week.